Hi, my name is Chris Siebenhaar, product manager with Dunlop Motorcycle Tires. Today we're in Huntsville, Alabama for the GEOMAX Factory Spec tire launch. This is a project that's been about 3 years in the making, trying to basically bring a factory works tire, what we offer to our pros, to the public. In years past, we've done like the 76RR, which was a race replica tire. It wasn't the exact tire the guys are running, but a in between a factory and a production tire. This tire here is the exact spec that Chase, Hunter, Jet, Tomac, all those guys have the option of running on a weekend. Some of the differences between this tire and the production MX34, the rubber compound has changed. This is a high molecular mass compound. Basically what it means is the rubber itself, the knobs will deform, bend, twist less than a standard production tire. So as they dig in, you get load and forces against the knob. These are going to hold their shape a little bit more than say a standard production tire. One of the other differences is the apex down by the bead. This does have a little bit longer, taller apex compared to the standard MX34. And again, the reason for those is when you look at these guys, some of the obstacles they hit in, not only in Supercross, but even their speeds in motocross, the force they hit the ground, they jump into pockets, the square edge bumps. This apex gives a lot more support in the sidewall of the tire to reduce pinch flats, reduce rim hits, just overall more protection even from the tubes. One of the other things is the profile. A standard MX34 has a dual radius, so off the center it flattens out a little bit, where this is one constant radius around the tire. The difference there is going to be, as a consumer, you get a tire that has a little bit more response to it, being that when you get off it might turn in a little bit sharper. Whereas a constant radius, particularly through a very long moto, when you look at those guys doing 20-minute Supercross races, 30-minute motocross races, this is going to perform more consistent from the start of the race to the end of the race. So again, as I mentioned, this was a very special project, years in the making, and it really started out just by us. We were at the track one day talking with the KTM guys were there, and we kind of threw the idea around, and over the years it hurdles. We had to jump over to get to this point, but we were able to do it with them. So this tire will be sold exclusively through authorized KTM dealerships, KTM Husky gas dealerships. It's very limited production. There's a total of, I believe it's 13,000 tires, so roughly 6,500 sets between, for a front and rear, and that's it. Once we sell those, as of right now, there's no plan to make more. What the future holds, we don't know. That is it for this year. Is a very special, very limited launch, only through local KTM dealers. As far as MSRP goes, you're looking around 20 to 25% more from a standard MX34. Again, when you look at the actual performance of the tire, through our testing here at the Proving Grounds, our test rider over a 15-lap sprint averaged about half second a lap faster. So when you figure all the stuff you do, all the things you put on your bike to get faster lap times, more consistent lap times, to be able to click off a half second faster at the same intensity without increasing risk, 20% more for a tire, not much in comparison. So yeah, this tire, again, while it is a little bit more than the production MX34, this is 100, that's probably the most important thing to remember, an absolute performance race tire. So if you're gonna buy this, you're gonna go out in the woods, go do trail riding. I mean, it would be like buying a kit and doing trail ride with the kids around the campground. It's gonna be cool, but you're gonna spend a lot to do it. The purpose of this tire, 100% through and through, is racing. There is slightly, I'd say maybe less overall wear durability than a production tire, not much. Again, the reward, half second a lap, I think we average about 6 seconds for a full moto. To be able to be, say, 6 seconds ahead of your competition at the end of the race without pushing any harder is a big reward when you just mount up a tire.